Hi Scorpio, thanks for joining me for the March of 2020 Tarot with Animal Totem card. My name is Vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Prophetess. I'm a psychic tarot reader and tarot deck creator and a psychic astrologer. This is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, and Scorpio Moon. The decks we're going to use, as always, for the main portion will be the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, my own creation, followed by the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, also my own creation. There'll be an additional bonus card if you are a level 2 Patreon person, and that's going to be from the Mystical Wonders deck this month by Gay Guthrie and Josephine Wall. If you want to find out any information about any of that stuff, you can check out the website and find out more information, either above or below. Let's start shuffling up. The deck has been thoroughly shuffled in between the readings, and then I just do a loose shuffle to pull out the cards for each sign. If this doesn't resonate with you, you may want to check your rising and moon signs. Well, that Empress sure has been out a lot. It's been out in practically every spread so far. Okay, let's see here. Alright, so, yeah, let me make sure we get this all on screen. Now, there's some court cards. There's one court card. Any court cards are not gender specific. So even though this is showing up as a male energy, as a knight, it could be anybody. It doesn't have to be a male, male versus female person. I'll move my smudge stick out of the way over here. Okay, so this was the very first card. It was the Knight of Rods. So we are moving into fire. This is fire energy, and we are moving into fire sign time during the month of March for the Aries ingress. And it's going to be the 19th or 20th, depending on where you're located. But it's this initiation. In the Northern Hemisphere, it is spring, and in the Southern Hemisphere it's fall, but it's still, because it's Aries and it's in the first sign of the zodiac, it does carry this initiation, this newness, like the spring energy. It could also be for some people an actual person who is a fire sign, a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. But it's initiating this new vibration, initiating this new thing coming in. And there is celebrations happening. There's something to be happy and celebrating about. For some of you, there's a lot of love cards showing up in this spread. For some of you, if you're single and looking while you're out celebrating or out, somewhere, then you could possibly, meet somebody here. This could be a new love interest for if you're looking. It's saying that you have to be of open heart and take a chance, and that's very much an Aries vibration as well, because Aries is 0. Aries is a newborn baby. And for some, there could be a newborn baby on the horizon here, because we do have the Empress card. The Empress card is known as the pregnancy card, and when we shows with the soulmates and all this card, it could be like a new soulmate is coming into your life, into your family, through a pregnancy. A new soulmate's being born into the family or something. But this is definitely some soulmate energy connected to this happiness and celebration. Now, Scorpios, you guys can be, a little bit of a hermit sometime. Sometimes you don't want to be out and socializing. You'd rather just be home doing your own thing. So this is telling you, it's a month you need to get out, because there's exciting developments. I might put that as your headline. Exciting developments. Yeah. Let me write that down. I always write it down so I don't forget it. Exciting developments. Some of you, you're getting over some heartbreak from the past. For some of you, you may have not had a relationship for a while. Or if this could also be referring to this person, maybe this person is coming out of a bad spot or a bad relationship. What I heard when I said, you might be coming out of a bad relationship referring to you, what I heard, the guide said, this is the cure for what ails you. So this is just what you need to get yourself back in the game, man. Get back in the game. And it's a soulmate. Now, soulmates there's many people who are soulmates. It can be a lover, But it could be a new child, it could be anybody, a best friend, it could be a lot of different people. So there's new soulmate energy coming in, and it's a wish come true. You've got this wish card, that's beautiful. The wish card coming true seems to be more about somebody making you an offer. And it does seem to have some financial involvement, or excuse me, or financial, I'm hearing financial undertones. I mean, maybe some of you might meet somebody who's very wealthy or rich, I don't know, but maybe some of you are going to meet somebody that has a business proposition for you. Yeah, I noticed that there's a lot of threes here, if you haven't. There's the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Empress is the 3, and then we have the 9 too, so we've got 3, 6, 9, 9. So there's 3s and 9s are in this spread. So for some of you, this could be like maybe there's 3 people involved. So it could be you, this fire sign person, and one other person. It could be 3 people involved. But 3 is also a card of abundance, foundations. You know, it's this Holy Trinity, it's the pyramid, it's the triangle. So 3 is a powerful number in itself, and multiples of 3. There does seem to be some kind of thing happening with some money for you guys, where you're not going to have to stress over money anymore. It's like with the Empress, because the Empress also, besides being, you know, fertility and babies and all that stuff, the Empress is also the harvest. It's the abundance. And when it shows by money cards, it sure enough is, you know, can be very much profitable. Profitability is what I'm hearing. Profitability, is that a word? I'm not sure. Anyways, what about the Empress? Or something else? Oh, Empress can also be having to do with mothers and motherhood, your own mother, your own grandmother, and it can also have to do with things with health, especially women's health and women's health issues. These two together can often be some kind of big health thing, like, oh, we got reason to celebrate. It wasn't what we thought it was. You know, it's you know, there's some kind of health issue that's we have reason to celebrate about. This could also be a baby shower too. Sometimes those 2 cards together will be a baby shower. But at any rate, it seems like it's a coming together of people. There's lots of love and lots of things to celebrate, lots of emotional connections, lots of relationship and family things that are coming forth for our Scorpio friends for this month. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over and start shuffling up the animal totem. Speaking of that, going into fire sign and that Aries energy, I am also going to be offering that. I am offering it now, the Aries Ingress reading, and it's a pretty cool reading. It's very much looking at the upcoming season. Whenever we have an ingress, a cardinal ingress, it's always a change of season, so it's always a shift in energy. So if you want to see what it might mean for you personally, you could find out that information. And it'll be available for a limited time. Friends and play are really standing out to me while I was shuffling. I looked down. And by the way, let that happen for you too. If you see a word that pops out on these cards, that's the way you can get a personal message. But let's see what our Scorpio animal totem card is going to be. Scorpio. The Stingray. I think I said this before. I think you had this card recently, because I remember saying that this does remind me of Scorpio, because it's got a stinger like a scorpion, but it's also a creature of water, and you're a water sign. So I feel like there is a affinity or a correlation between the Stingray energy and the Scorpio energy. Okay, let me read what I initially wrote. Elegant, fluid, deep, unwavering persistence, ambition, responsive wielding of inner power, maneuvering gracefully through life. Yeah, that inner power thing, you know, often Scorpios, you might be the most powerful person in the room. You know, that's but this is about compromising. These are about compromising. This is about energy exchange, getting along, giving other people, you know, a chance to talk, a chance to participate, even if you already know the answer, or you're already, you know, it's not new to you. So this is about exchanging of energy gracefully, being gracious, not talking over people, even if you know the answer, or you are, again, the more powerful one. you know, handling it with grace, you know, handling your power, giving others a chance to join in, you know, allowing for collaboration, allowing for others to a chance to join in. Okay, so that is basically the reading. If you want to find out more about this deck, or I have adult coloring books, and I have personalized astrology art, and all sorts of other readings available. And you can find that information on my website, so please do check it out if you're interested. Thanks for sharing and liking and commenting. By your participation and perusing my site and ordering readings and different things, that is how I keep this channel free year after year on YouTube. I'm going to start shuffling up the Mystical Wisdom cards for Patreon level 2 people. The way I do it is you join Patreon level 2 and you get all the bonus cards. You don't have to buy each one individually, you know, for a price. So if you're interested in that, you can also find that out. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate, and have a great month of March and a great Aries ingress. See you next time.